Hello everybody, it is day 13 and today I'm talking about intention. But I'm coming at it from a number of different angles based on the wisdom that's been either shared with me or that I've learned along the way. Now I'm going to be quoting the work of Jennifer Starlight of the Invisible College, who is a medium and a channel and a healer, and she works with a collective called the Union of Love and Light. I've also explored the work of Lee Harris, and he works with his own collective that he names the Z's. And then I've also explored the work of the Bruce Lipton's Biology of Belief. I've looked at Joe Dispenza and a lot of his work, and I've looked at, a whole bunch of other people who have all talked about creating transformational change in your life, which is slightly outside of the, I'm going to say, the mind-based coaching that so many people talk about. And this is why intention is so important and so fundamental to any change that you want to make in your life. So for me, and what I've learned is that intention, and thank you Jennifer for this quote, intention is the basis of all transformation. So we need to have the intention before we can create change. Jennifer would also say that feelings are the language of the universe, which is a really neat way of describing everything that Joe Dispenza teaches in his meditations when he's getting us into the feeling body. So Jennifer and Joe have a similar message, they just come at it from different angles. Lee Harris, in his energy update recently said that if you have a resistance to change, it's probably in the body. And so understanding where in the body that we are holding on to resistance is really important. And so I guess what this sort of all-round picture gives me is almost like a three-step process for intention. Intention isn't just a thought. I mean, that's magical thinking. Intention is using the mind and allowing the mind to be the servant of the heart, but using the mind and its imaginary capabilities, that part of us that gets shut down when we're a child. We have to be able to imagine the future state. And it's the same in any coaching discussion that I would have is, can you imagine the future state that you want to create? If you can't, how could you possibly have a clear vision of the outcome that you want to get to? So using imagination is important and having that clarity. There's this other part which is around the feelings. So coming back to Jennifer's quote around feelings being the language of the universe and the work that's shared by these other people. So feelings is the felt sensation in the body of what it feels like to be in that future place. So being able to get into that state. And it's also about using the will. So our internal will to create that change and allowing that change to happen. It's no good just having a future idea and then going and taking actions if you can't feel it in the body or know what that change could feel like. There's no point having the feelings but no clarity of vision and taking the actions. And of course, there's no point taking the actions if you don't have any of the other two things. So it's almost like you need those three elements: the imagination and the capacity to see the vision of where you want to go, the ability to feel what that change feels like in the body, and then letting go of any attachment to how it manifests or how that change happens, but still taking everyday actions. For me, it's this, life is this unforeseeable sequence of steps that leads you to this incredible place. But if you knew all the steps, it wouldn't be so interesting and you wouldn't learn as much. So you almost need to let go of the attachment to outcome, but still have clarity of vision, still have the feelings, and still take actions, and allow the chaos of the universe to put the right people in front of you, to allow your body to release any density or feelings that you're holding on to allow you to create the change. So, I know there's a whole lot wrapped up in this, but I could talk for another hour about this topic because I'm so enthusiastic about how change can be created. This is why, again, I bring it back to breathwork. This is why we use the breathwork to release things out of the body, to amplify the good feelings, put them behind the intentions and the vision that we want to create, and then radiate that out of our magnetic bodies to enable that message to go and create connections with the people who will be drawn towards us. When we change our magnetic field, we magnetize different people to us. Gosh, so much to say. But I'm gonna wrap it up there. That's my take on intention. So intention is the foundation of all transformation, and I can't wait to share more on slightly different topics around this idea. But if you can get that part, that is the first step. Have a great day, everybody.